Hello, hello. This is MRW Talk, where the focus is always dating, movies, and sports. So, this is a brand new channel that I created for myself for the viewer. The reason why I'm doing this is because I was inspired many, many years ago. Uh, I was living on the north side of Chicago, and I had just moved into a brand new apartment. And I didn't have my TV. I didn't have any form of entertainment, no radio or nothing, right? So I did some research and I wanted to know what a podcast was. At the time I didn't know what that was. Was it like something I need to go out to purchase, like a piece of equipment? But come to find out, a podcast is what we know it to be. I mean, it's you're able to download your favorite radio shows and listen to them at your convenience. So I was on a well-known sports site, and I couldn't believe the number of podcasts that were available, right? And I was like, man, this is a good way to blow away a lot of time. Very, very inexpensive to entertain myself. So I downloaded one, 45, 50 minutes long. Loved it, enjoyed it, right? Very informational, right? And I just liked the conversational tone. It was knowledgeable, very informational. I enjoyed the pacing of the show. Like some shows you listen to, the pacing, they kind of rehash the same thing over and over and over again. They definitely seemed to. There was an agenda. It was structured, and I like that. It kept me interested, and my attention span is not the longest. Definitely not the longest, and so I started listening to the podcast at about 11, 10 a.m. in the morning, and this went on to like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Finally I had to tear myself away from doing that and get something to eat and go to bed and take care of adult responsibilities. But, several years later, I wanted to do something different, different. I still wanted to keep sports, because I'm a sports guy. I'm really into my sports. I can't imagine a world where I'm not watching it or talking about it. So I wanted to keep that that element on this show or podcast where you really can't download it. So maybe just a show video. But I also have other interests. There's dating, and I also like movies. I watch a lot of movie shows, a lot of movie reviews here on YouTube. But I have not come across too many dating, like really good, knowledgeable, pretty much on the same level as the movie review videos that I see here on YouTube. So I wanted to kind of combine some of those elements and kind of reach out to an audience that is like-minded like me. Is just like me, sports, yes, but would not mind having a bit of this and a bit of that mixed with their sports and mixed with their movies. From time to time, I will have special guests on here. Everyday people, just everyday people like you, to talk about things that they're interested in, while keeping up with the theme of, as I've explained earlier. So you might hear politics from time to time. You might hear something about food, travel. So a bit of everything, definitely a bit of everything. I think also the one thing I do want to get across is the comments. Post your comments. Really want to know what you, the viewer, think of the show. Any suggestions? Let us know. All right. I don't want to go too much. I don't want this video to run on too much. It's pretty late at night. I actually have to get up in the morning to go to work. So the one thing that I wanted to talk about is NBA news. Kevin Durant recently signed on with the Golden State Warriors as a free agent, so he left OKC. A lot of people, not most, but a lot have come out and said that, hey, it's a bad move. Why would you go to the team that knocked you out in the playoffs? And to that I say, you can go throughout sports history, and players have done this all the time. It's all about winning. It's about the rings. When we get upset, or maybe not. The media, some of you get upset when players don't put winning first. And in this case, when a player does put winning first, he's bashed. Why would he go to a lesser team like the Charlotte Bobcats or any team like that? It doesn't make any sense. So